Hello everyone, this is Teacher G. In this video, we will talk about the conversion of Roman numerals to Hindu and Arabic numerals and vice versa. Hindu-Arabic numerals or Indo-Arabic numeral system is a positional decimal numeral system and is the most common system for the symbolic representation of numbers in the world. Indo-Arabic numerals are a decimal or base 10 place value number system with the 10 digits which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 as fundamental building blocks. Each digit is in a number has a place value depending on its position. While the Roman numeral are a numeral system that originated in ancient Rome and remained the usual way of writing numbers throughout Europe well into the late Middle Ages. Numbers in this system are represented by a combination of letters from the Latin alphabet. You should always remember that Roman numerals use 7 letters or symbols that represent into different numbers, which is I stands for 1, V stands for 5, X stands for 10, L stands for 50, C stands for 100, D stands for 500, and M stands for 1000. These 7 letters or symbols are used in different ways to make all the numbers. We know that writing Roman numerals is not that simple. It follows several rules. For example, rule number 1. When a symbol appears two or more times in a group such as I, or XXX, you will add it together. Since we know that I represent into 1, so since there is 3I, then it will be 3. And since X is represents to 10, and there is 3x, then it will be 30. In Roman numeral system, there is a symbols that you can be repeated 3 times. Those symbols are I, X, C, and M. For example, C. So, C is represent to 100, so we will add it 3 times. So, 100 plus 100 plus 100 is equal to 300. Rule number 2. Always remember that if a symbol of a smaller value succeeds a symbol, you will add it to its successor. For example, if X follows L, so it's gonna be added, so LX is equal to 50 plus 10 is equal to 60. Rule number 3. When a symbol of a larger value succeeds a symbol that has a smaller value, we will subtract it from its successor. For example, if x precedes to L, so we will subtract it into x minus L. So, open parenthesis, 50 minus 10 is equal to 40. Note, only I, X, and C can be used as subtracted numbers or numerals. Rule number 4. If a symbol of a smaller number is placed between two symbols of greater value, we will subtract it from the number represented by the symbol that follows it immediately. For example, XIV is equal to 14. X is equal to 10, V is equal to 5, and I is equal to 1. So since we know that I precedes, so we should subtract it. So 10 plus open parenthesis 5 minus 1 close parenthesis is equal to 14. Rule number 5. If a horizontal line or the vinculum bar is drawn over the symbols or digits of Roman numerals, then the value of the numerals becomes times 1000. For example, if V has a horizontal line, we will multiply it into 1000. So since V is equal to 5, then we will multiply it into 1000. So 1000 times 5 equals 5000. Another example, CLV is equal to 155. So since CLV has the horizontal line that is drawn over the symbols, we will also multiply it into 1000. So 155 times 1000 is equal to 155,000. Since we already know the rules of Roman numerals, we will now proceed to conversion into a bigger numbers. We will now convert the Roman numerals to Hindu-Arabic numerals and vice versa. Example number 1. LXXXIX. L is equal to 50, XXX is equal to 30, IX is equal to 11. So, since we know that I is precedes so, we will subtract it, so it will be IX is equal to open parenthesis 10 minus 1 close parenthesis equals 9. So overall it will be 50 plus 30 plus 9 is equal to 89. Example number 2. CCCLXXV. So CCC is equivalent to 300, L is equivalent to 50, XXX is equivalent to 30, V is equal to 5. Overall, it will be 300 plus 50 plus 30 plus 5 is equal to 385. We also have heard the 6-digit numbers. For example, 585,232. When we expand it into form, it will be 500,000 plus 80,000 plus 5,000 plus 200 plus 30 plus 20 plus 2. So, when we convert it into Roman numerals, it will be V with Venn column drawn over the symbols, LXX with horizontal line drawn over the symbols, V with horizontal line drawn over the symbols, CCC XXXII. Note, V with horizontal line over the symbols will be multiplied into 1000. V with Venn column bar drawn over the symbols, we will multiply it into 100,000. If V with two horizontal line over the symbols, we will be multiplied it into 1 million. We have heard the Roman numeral symbol with a bigger place value. We have heard the Hindu-Arabic numerals and Roman numerals symbol. 5 is represent to V, 10 is represent to X, 50 is represent to L, 100 is represent to C, 500 represent to D, 1000 is represent to M. If V has the horizontal line, we will multiply it into 5000. So if X has horizontal line, we will multiply it into 10,000. So if L has horizontal line, we will multiply it into 50,000. So if C has horizontal line, we will multiply it into 100,000. If D has horizontal line, we will multiply it into 500,000. So if M has horizontal line, we will multiply it into 1 million. If V has double horizontal line that is drawn over the symbols, we will multiply it into 5 million. So if X has double horizontal line that is drawn over the symbols, we will multiply it into 10 million. If L has double horizontal line, we will multiply it into 50 million. So if C has double horizontal line, we will multiply it into 100 million. So if D has double horizontal line that is drawn over the symbols, we will multiply it into 500 million. If M has a double horizontal line that is drawn over the symbols, we will multiply it into 1 million. 1 billion, rather. If I has a Venn column bar, we will multiply it into 100,000. If V has a Venn column bar, we will multiply it into 500,000. If X has Venn column bar, we will multiply it into 1 million. If L has the Venn column bar, we will multiply it into 5 million. If C has the Venn column bar, we will multiply it into 10 million. If D has Venn column bar, we will multiply it into 50 million. And also, if M has a Venn column bar, we will multiply it into 100 million. So, that is the conversion of Hindu-Arabic numerals to Roman numerals and vice versa. Once again, I am Teacher G. Hope you learn. Thank you.